Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Love Wreck Legacy Challenge. Malia had woken up after prom a little dazed. It didn't feel real what had happened between her and Elijah. She never really saw him as someone she could be in love with, someone that she could end up with. But, well, there was no denying that she felt something. So she sat down with her mom and told her, at prom, me and Elijah kind of kissed. And Ryu went ecstatic. She started gushing, saying, "Oh my goodness, I love Elijah so much. Elijah has always been my favorite of your friends, and he's so sweet, you should go on a date with him." And Malia was a little taken aback. She didn't think her mom would be so for this. And so she called Elijah up on a date to the city to get some coffee and maybe relax and figure out some things. And Elijah answered right away. He was really into her. Malia was happy but confused. That was really how she felt about this entire situation. She realized that talking with him felt right, it felt perfect, and the flirting felt even better. It honestly didn't feel awkward at all, and Malia liked him. It was a shock. And Elijah could tell that Malia was kind of struggling with it. So he took her to a wonderful restaurant in the city, and they got a table and he laid it out for her. "I like you, I want to be with you, but I would like to take it slow. I don't want to scare you off. You mean too much to me. I want you to be my best friend before anything else." Malia was not taken aback, but honestly, she could understand falling in love with him. She could see herself being in that position with him. And as they had their little lunch or early dinner really, and had their drinks, she didn't want this date to end. They had spent almost all day with each other and she wanted to spend all night with him. But she had to go home, and as she laid down in bed, she couldn't stop but think about how absolutely wonderful Elijah Foss really was. As the sea breeze blew into the house, Ryu was up playing with baby Pisa. He was absolutely adorable. A little fussy, a little intense, but he was the cutest out of all of her kids so far. And she hated to, say that out loud. But Ryu decided to open up the business, and she began selling her art. She was beginning to realize how well her business was doing. She was considered a 5-star. She was well known amongst her community, along with people in the art world from all around the Sims world. Ryu was realizing her life ended pretty well. She began as a kid who made a mistake in high school, a wonderful mistake that she would do again and again if it meant she had her family. But she came to Solani with nothing, and here she was. Ryu had made 17,000 simoleons, and when the kids came in, they began doing homework, and she settled down and helped them with their logic skills, math most likely. Aleki tried to help, but it became very apparent that honestly both Ryu and Aleki dropped out of high school, and didn't really get to finish the classes that their kids were in. But all the same, it was rather fun seeing how they tried. After a few laughs, Aleki decided it was time to take Ryu out on a date. So they went to the restaurant in Sulmani, which is so buggy, and I actually hate going here as a restaurant, but I think it's really beautiful. With that being said, I cannot eat at all. Like, every time we get food, they will drop it off and it never, we can't eat it. I don't know where it goes. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're on a water lot. If y'all know why this is happening, please let me know. With that being said though, Aleki and Ryu kept flirting with each other. It was honestly, it reminded Ryu that their relationship never changed. Maybe she wasn't ready for marriage and she never will be. Maybe Aleki wanted to just have her with the ring, and that was enough for Ryu. But she was okay with living with him for the rest of her life. He was okay with her being flirty. He was okay with her being the way she is. And she was okay with his playboy aesthetic too. It was a really nice reminder that they were a good couple. And they went on home and had a nice night. Today was the day. Malia woke up a little bit more ecstatic than usual. It was going to be her last day in high school, and she couldn't really believe it. A part of her was a little sad. She was saying goodbye to her friends and to her drama club, but she was ready to honestly enter the real world and see what she could do as an actor. But the thing that really rested on her mind was Elijah. She couldn't stop thinking about, well, that kiss and the date, and she was wondering what could she do? She wanted to, well, be with him. But Isaiah was right across the hall, and she couldn't help but look over at him every now and again. But as soon as school ended and drama club too, Malia came back home, seeing that Ryu had prepared the house for the party. There was pizza and snacks, and Aleki was trying to fix the radio that of course broke down because of the storm. Tamaha and Camila had came, and Malia was more than ready to blow out her candles and have a great time. The music began going and everyone began eating, and when Elijah came, she felt safe. She was happy that he was here and she could be with him.